That Civil War thing don't even count. It's the World War. It never tasted World War. And the same land. This country has been known, this kingdom has been known to take the war to all the soil.
And no matter what Edom does, because he's the one that rules Babylon in this day and age. All right?
And war
this is the new Roman Empire. And as the scripture says, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. There is no throne. You try to make a home for yourself, no matter how much you try, the Lord's going to throw down. No matter if you build up, the Lord's going to throw down.
This kingdom, Esau's way of life is destruction. And war is profitable.
His three titles is rape, rob, and murder. Because he was blessed with the sword, as it says in Genesis.
War makes money. So the only way Esau is not going to make money, this kingdom is not going to make money if they bring the war right at his home. Just like when there's an invasion, there's a castle, and they bring all those ladders, and then when they're trying to climb over the walls, it's not profitable for the castle. It's the same thing. Like back then and today, war never changes.
This is John. This is John. Slide. Can you find where it's at?
Ezekiel 33 and 12. Therefore, thou son of man, say unto the children of thy people, the righteousness of the righteous shall not deliver him in the day of his transgression. As for the wickedness of the wicked, he shall not fall thereby in the day that he turneth from his wickedness. How to break it down. The righteousness of the righteous should not be delivered. If you righteous and you turn to evil, you're not going to be saved. Versus the wicked person that turn away from wickedness and turn to righteousness, then he'll be saved. I make it as simple as possible. In its common sense. The Lord of hosts, Jehovah is all about common sense. But all the whole scripture is about common sense. It's not all about symbolism and all that. Like how you all say, you can call it what you want, but it's all about common sense.
Spiritual common sense. You know, it's like people's term of common sense is literally common sense. Like, people don't know that. It's not common sense.
Yeah,
it's spiritual common sense. It's like it's common sense. It's common sense unto the men that can actually break down the parables. To the world, it's like it's like right there in your face, and you still don't get it. It says it plain, like, you know, that could be a symbolic thing, you know.
Oh, this is overall.
Like, really?
Yeah. I forgot to add. I guess I had it like that. Okay. So I already explained that. So this is the conclusion right here. Neither shall the righteous be able to live for his righteousness in the day that he sinned. It's as simple as that. Oh, this goes to our people too. Look at this. Look at this. When shall I say to the righteous that he shall surely live if he trust to his own righteousness and commit iniquity? This is all these jakes out there. Oh, that's all right. All I have to do is just pray and I'll be all right. After you just sin. And you'll take, like, it's a bad habit.
Yeah.
Yo,
yeah.
so that goes to Sunday churches. Yo, well-dressed Sunday church. That's all right. Like the Catholics. That's all right. I just. Oh, you wanna do that? Don't do that. Say, no, that's all right. All I have to do is just go and confess to the priest, and I'll be all right. It's not as simple as that. It doesn't work that way.
You got, if you went off before, you got to seek the Lord 10 times more. 10 times more. This is what we're doing here. We're seeking the Lord 10 times more. We'll try desperately to follow Lord's justice commandments to the best of our ability.
All right, I'll read it. This is common sense. Again, Ezekiel 33:13. When I shall say to the righteous that he shall surely live if he trusts his own righteousness and commit iniquity, all his righteousness shall not be remembered, but for his iniquity that he had committed, he shall die for it.
So basically, you're a dog turning back to his vomit. You're a dog turning back to his vomit. And it's, as Paul stated in Extra, you're a pig going to roll back in the shit. Literally how he said it. But he said mire, which is another word for shit. Literally. It's dung. A byword, which the word shit is a byword. It's the second word to the same word. It's the second word to the same word. It's a byword. It's the second word for poop. Dung. You're a dog returning back to his vomit. You're a pig returning into back to doo-doo. I'm going to roll in it.
The Jehovah Shai, he's actually, this is a mercy. He's actually breaking it down for us.
It's like you can't just like hear the word. Take it, do it a little bit, and when you get home, you return back to your vomit. It don't work that way. When you hear the word, you're supposed to live by the word. 24/7. It should be a constant thought in your head.
Ezekiel 33:14. Again, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, if he turn from his sin and do which is lawful and right. If the wicked restore the pledge, give again that he had robbed, walk in the statute of life, without committing iniquity, he shall surely live, and he shall not die. That goes twofold, but mostly this is also for the 2/3, and that goes for any even the prophets that went rogue, wicked,
Yeah.
bringing the old man. That goes for them too. That goes for the that's preaching on the streets.
These other doctrine kids not teaching 100% truth. Little do you know is that you're collecting iniquity. You think you're righteous, but you're collecting iniquity, and you're gonna die for it, because you're not saying the whole word. You're saying part of what the Lord told you to say. You don't do that, man. You don't do that. You don't. A lot of these pastors in the churches, they like to cherry pick. They love to cherry pick. Oh, they say it's fine to eat pork, shrimp, crab, lobster. Oh, it's fine to shave your beard. Who are you to say that? You don't have the right to say anything like that. Is it your word? Are you the creator of the heavens and the earth? No, you're not. But do you have the power to make water flow from the sky? Snow? Do you have the power to create storms? And strike lightning in your precise location where you told it to send? No, you do not. You do not have the power over the Most High's words. You don't have that type of power. And a lot of our people like to follow the pernicious ways.
And this is the conclusion now. Ezekiel 33 and 16. None of his sins that he had committed shall be mentioned unto him. He had done which is lawful and right. He shall surely live.
So a lot of our people are wicked right now. A lot of our people are wicked, are wicked right now. All of our people, to be exact. You know, but only 1/3 of our people are gonna repent and take part of what the Lord said there. Because though we collect iniquity in this flesh, Yahushua's dead are covered. So it is seen unto Yahweh that is covered, that you have no iniquity, that you are blameless. Your iniquities will have no mention unto you. All you have to do is follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. And one of the commandments tells the men to go out the highways and byways and prophesy to the rest of the Israel. Whether they hear or whether they forbear, offer up your body as a living sacrifice. Be renewed in the mind. Be renewed in the mind. Acceptable, and holy and acceptable unto Yahweh. It is not that hard.
Sometimes we gotta revisit the scriptures. You know, Ezekiel 33 and 17. Yet the children of thy people say, the way of the Lord is not equal. But as for them, their way is not equal.
So you're saying the word of the Lord, the ways of the Lord is not equal. Because you can't eat your shrimp, pork, crab, lobster now. I can't use my recipe now. Now that's not fair. Fair is equal. That's not fair. Oh, I can't do this anymore? Oh, come on, man. I like it when I didn't know it. I could have done that all the times I wanted. Now I hate you for telling me this.
It's like repenting from doing wicked because you were more comfortable there.
Yeah, that's why Hebrews or Galatians. Could be wrong though. I could be wrong though. But what Yahushua said, the people hate him because he bring law. The people before he came had no law. But since I came, they hate me for bringing the law.
It's the same scenario. You know,
because now it's like because now it's told unto them that they can't do that. Now it's constantly repeating in their head. You know, when they're doing it, and they hold a grudge against that person.
They start to strife. They want to argue with the truth.
Yeah.
They want to force their little opinion.
Rebellious. That's what the Lord said. His children are rebellious. Because he tells you not to do this, and you say it's not fair. You were created to do this. Why are you telling me it's not fair? You were created to follow righteousness. And you want to follow the ways of the heathen. And the ways of the heathen is death. Because they have no law. But you're spiritual and they're carnal. You could get away from the ways of the heathen. You could repent from their wicked ways. The heathen can't, but you can. But our people choose not to. Because they're so comfortable. Because it's not fair that you can't use your recipes on your abominable foods. It's not fair that you can't shave your beard anymore. Because it's so poofy. It's so poofy and I don't like it. It gets all in my food. Adapt, damn it, be a man. All the women can't wear these certain type of things. Women can't show off their cleavage. Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair.
Yeah, I'll break it down how it's not fair. Because it's not going your way.
It's not going your way. And your way is the flesh's way. And the flesh's way is carnal. And carnal leads to sin. Carnality leads to sin. Righteousness is 100% fair. That's why it's called right. Just. Right. It is just. It is the right thing.
And it's like equal. You know?
But righteousness is indeed fair. To us, righteousness is fair. To you, it is not fair. You want to repeat that again?
Then the children of thy people say, the way of the Lord is not equal. But as for them, their way is not equal. So that goes, our people complain about being fair. Like,
as it is for them, their way is not equal. Alright? Your way is not fair. Because you could do all that, but all of that leads to death. So like, why Israel? Why should you die like this? Why should you die? So-called black Latinos and Native Americans, man. Why should you die like this, man? Seriously.
Ezekiel 33 and 18. When the righteous turn from his righteousness and commit iniquity, he shall even die thereby. But if the wicked turn from his wickedness and do which is lawful and right, he shall surely live thereby. Yet ye say, the way of the Lord is not equal. O you house of Israel, I will judge you, every one after his way. That's equal enough. That is equal enough.
Yo, y'all was just said something similar. You know.
That was it. This
I'm trying to remember when y'all was talking about, you know, in the type of parable that you know when somebody loses the coin, would they not look around look around for it type of thing? I'm trying to find that. I found it already.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah. Yeah, this is Luke chapter 15, verse 1. Then drew near unto him the publicans and sinners for to hear him. And the Pharisees and scribes murmured, saying, This man receiveth sinners and eateth. And he spake a parable unto them, saying, What man of you, having 100 sheep, if he lose one of them, it doth not leave the 99 in the wilderness, and go after which is lost until he find it? And when he hath found it, he layeth it in his shoulders, rejoicing. And he cometh home, and he calleth together his friends and neighbors, saying unto them, Rejoice with me, for I have found my sheep which was lost. I say unto you, that likewise shall be in heaven over one sinner that repenteth, more than over 99 just persons which need no repentance. Yeah, spiritual. That is spiritual. Because that one that went off, what he's basically saying there is that you went over and you corrected him and you brought him back into the path of righteousness. You brought him back into the ways of righteousness. Would you not rejoice over that one sheep that you lost because you found it? Over the 99 that you had before, because they didn't need repentance. You're very happy. You're very happy that they don't need to. You know, and you know, every time you think about it, it makes you smile. But you just brought back a man that was sinning. Oh, you wanna get that? I think it was in Ezekiel too, but just such a blood will require a diagnosis. Yeah. The watchman woman, not the people. The blood of the thy people be upon thy hands. Not to paraphrase it. Let me continue with this. This is Luke chapter 15 and 8. Either what woman having 10 pieces of silver, if she lose one piece, does not light a candle and sweep the house and seek diligently till she find it? And when she hath found it, she calleth her friends and neighbors together, saying, Rejoice with me, for I have found the piece which I have lost. Likewise I say unto you, there is joy in the presence of the angels of Yahweh over one sinner that repenteth. That's a blessing, man. Because that one sinner is one fruit. That one sinner that you brought back into the truth is a fruit that can also grow a tree that will bring forth more fruit. It's what it means here. Got it?
Is that Ezekiel 3:20 or Ezekiel 33 and 24?
Yeah.
Ezekiel 33 and 7. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, thou shalt hear the words at my mouth, and warn them from me.
These are the words of the Lord in these scriptures. This is what we're doing. Warning our people. We're telling them the destruction of Esau, Edom's kingdom. It's coming. It's hastening to that day, and to bring remembrance and repentance unto the children of Israel. This is our duty. These are the words of the Lord. The Lord told us to speak. See?
When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die, if thou dost not speak to warn the wicked from his way, the wicked man shall die in his iniquity.
Let me put this in a mixture of this precept and Yahushua's parable. That wicked man is that sheep. All right? And if you do not go out to look for that lost sheep, that sheep's gonna die. And the blood of the sheep is gonna be upon your hands. You're a failure of a shepherd. You are no use to, you're no use you're nothing but a hireling. Something to be disposed of.
I'll read it again. Ezekiel 33:8. When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die, if thou dost not speak to warn the wicked from his way, that wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand, meaning at your hands.
You gotta bring that sheep back. You gotta bring that sheep back. You gotta go grab that sheep by warning them with the words of Yahushua for them to turn from their way, so you can pick them up and bring them back to the ways of righteousness.
Nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his way to turn from it, if he do not turn from his way, he shall surely die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul.
So you went off to go save the sheep, but you found out that the sheep was already dead. Of course, you're gonna feel a sadness for that sheep, and you gotta go back to and go tend to your other sheep.
I can break it down more on that. See, nevertheless, if you warn the wicked of his way to turn from it, meaning if you warn the wicked to stop doing all that nonsense, you're doing all that sinful things, and if he don't want to listen,
It's not trying to get away from the ways of righteousness.
if he don't want to listen, he still want to do whatever he wants to do, and he dies after all that. He died. But you warned him, but he died. Because of his sin. But thou hast delivered thy soul, meaning your soul will be saved, because at least you warned him. He did not hearken. He forbeared what you try to say. He didn't want to hear. But he died in his sin. But at least you warned him. So your soul could be saved. Just to break it down. You know, and trying to break it down as plain English as possible.
You're fine because you at least warned him. The Lord can see the effort of what the Lord can see your effort and you doing things. The Lord knows your heart. He knows what you think. Alright? So he knows your effort of you trying to warn him of things that he has told on to you. But since that sheep, or since that wicked person didn't turn from his wicked ways, he's either dead or going to die. He's either dead or he's going to die. That's simply put. chapter 2, no, chapter 3, verse, verse 16. John 3, verse 16. But Yahweh so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, so that whosoever believeth on him should not perish, but have everlasting life. And that world is the world of Israel. Now to continue. He that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he had not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of Yahweh. Because we tell you the Lord's name. You don't want to believe it. Oh, his name is Jesus. It's not Jesus, it's Jesus. His name is not Jesus, it's Joshua. But we tell you his exact name. You don't want to hear it. You don't believe in it. But his name is in ancient Hebrew because that's the tongue he spoke. It is Yahweh Shah. It means he saves. He delivers. That's his name. But you got the wicked that's observing us from afar, seeking to slay us. He's taking this opportunity to persecute us, taking this opportunity to make make the truth evil spoken of, by trying to shift everybody's attention towards us. But little does he know is that he's actually helping the truth.
So no matter what he does, it's still part of a prophecy.
Yeah, and him putting up signs saying Yahweh Shah is coming. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for showing the whole world Yahweh Shah's name. Thank you very much. You're doing a good job, fucking monkey man. Excuse my language. Doing a good job, you red devil. You're helping the truth no matter what you do. There's nothing you can do against the truth or for the truth.
Because you're part of the prophecy. So you're doing your job.
You're the villain. You're the villain. You're the villain of the movie. And you know what happens? The heroes always win.
And then you're the same villain that is going to try to fight Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. This same villain that's going to bring their armies and their navies and their air force to fight him.
It's funny because Superman, the Batman vs Superman, when Lex Luthor turned the painting upside down, showing the angels and the demons, he's like, but if you really think about it, he goes over to the painting and he turns the painting upside down, showing the demons coming from above and the angels from below. That's Esau's twisted thoughts.
And they already got that.
And it's funny because later in the movie he's created abomination, which is Doomsday. Which is Doomsday. And it's funny. That's hilarious.
There's Edomites.
And you gotta have the hero save the day. Because if that abomination was let loose, he would have destroyed everything. As his name says, Doomsday.
And there's still Edomites out there. There's still Edomites out there that says that they say these so-called UFOs, they're demons. They're demons that, like, now all of a sudden, now the demons come from the sky.
Yeah. And that's hilarious. Esau's twisted. As it says in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, the soul that is lifted up is not right in him.
In other words, the soul is like still a caveman. There's a movie called Caveman. It's an old movie. And it shows Edomites like this. Right? and they always walking like this. They always walking like this. And one day, this Edomite caveman, I think he saw his cousin. His cousin saw him, and they went like Aduk, and the other one I forgot his name. Whatever. It's funny. His character was named Aduk. Aduk. So no, that shows us Esau. Duke.
Yeah, dude.
You know? So
Yeah.
they run to each other and they're trying to hug. When they hug, like because they haven't seen each other for a while or whatever, they hug so hard, it stretched they got themselves upright. But guess what? That was only carnally they got upright. Their soul is still not upright.
Yeah, yo, if you think about it carnally, man.
You
If
know?
you think, no, actually, you think about it spiritually, yeah, it's like that. It's like, you know, it's like, when we said the soul's lifted up, he's put in a higher place.
He may be looking up high, but his soul is still down low.
Yo, the habitation of the devil, you know, it's in a high place. Habitation of the devil. You know,
Yeah.
the soul that is lifted up, which means the soul that was lifted up, put in a ruling state, is not right in him. He's not righteous. He is a wicked. The one that is in rule right now is wicked. As it says in Job 9 verse 24.
The habitation is high, and so is their pride.
Yeah.
You know?
The devil, the eagle.
And they lie to
The pride of the eagle, looking down on everything. It's the highest bird that can fly in the sky.
And they call it they signify the eagle as a prideful bird. It's like a bird representing pride.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious because look, they're trying to make it evil, the eagle, but they have a different what's the word? It starts with a P. Perception. Is a different perception of the eagle. Their perception of the eagle is courage and bold and stuff like that. You know, but that was actually Gad's. That's actually Gad's version of the eagle.
Esau is just
Courage
the
and bold.
Yeah.
But the true perception, the true perception of that eagle is pride. Because it is the highest flying bird looking down at everything from below.
And they have a very keen eye in catching prey. So they're hunters.
So they try to make it they try to make it nice sounding about the eagle, but you know the Roman Empire, the Nazis, and now America all have the eagle.
And Esau just like to copy everything and take it for himself. In other words, he's the original monkey see, monkey do.
It's funny because the soul's not upright in him. When he sees the lion, he calls it pride, the pride of the lion, but it's not, because that's his perception. His soul is not upright. He cannot see it right.